listening to the Talkative Toastmaster podcast. I'm your host, Melanie Surplus. In this podcast, we explore how Toastmasters can help you to polish your public speaking skills, communicate with confidence, and amplify your authenticity. You'll hear from my fellow Toastmasters and I how this global organisation has impacted our lives for the better and how it could impact yours. Now, let's get talkative. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 49 of the Talkative Toastmaster podcast. This week, my guest is Eliza Yuliana, a very accomplished Toastmaster who has been a member for 5 years. I first heard of Eliza just a couple of weeks ago when I received an invitation from a fellow Toastmaster in Australia to listen to the huge global online event that Eliza was running in conjunction with her World Travellers Toastmasters Club. And this was to celebrate the 100th year of Toastmasters. It was a fantastic initiative, which we'll discuss shortly. Now, Eliza is working towards her third Distinguished Toastmaster Award, is currently working through her sixth pathway, and amongst other achievements, she was District 80's Toastmaster of the Year in 2021 and Area Director of the Year in 2022. Eliza, it sounds like you have completely embraced the Toastmasters life, and I'm delighted to have you on the show. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Hello, Mel.
Hello. All right. Well, I can't wait to hear about all of this, but can you perhaps start by telling us, why did you decide to join Toastmasters?
Okay. Actually, I never know about anything about Toastmaster. I joined Toastmaster because one of my good friends asked me to join Toastmaster. She said, I can find a boyfriend. Which is until today I cannot find. Okay, so she was a flute blogger. So I thought that Toastmaster is regarding it's something related to the food, related to the toast. And if you've been to Malaysia or Singapore, you know kaya toast or toast and bread, something like that. So I thought Toastmaster is also something that related to food. But when I visited for the first time, I saw many people that I really amazed, and I want to be one of them. So I tell myself. And during that time, my life is only hospital, office, and home. So I want to have a little bit of breakthrough. I want to have something different in my life. So I just tell myself why I'm not join Toastmaster, just maybe to talk about my life. And that's a very, very right idea, right decision for me.
Right. And you were telling me that you have since been a member of a lot of clubs. So can you perhaps walk me through your journey with when you joined a second and third and multiple clubs after that? How did that pan out for you?
I joined the first club in November 2019. Then after I joined, it suddenly pandemic. So my mother passed away in April 2020. After that, I to distract myself from thinking about my mom, I become addicted to Toastmaster. Is that the word? I'm not sure. But in one day, I can visit like 5 to 7 clubs in one day.
Oh, wow.
So I have the meeting that I already from 7 p.m. my time, and I finish at 7 a.m. the next morning. So my world is changed morning to night, night to become morning. So I joined my second club because I want to contest. Then the third one is in Saudi Arabia because they call me princess. So there's many things that actually happen. Yeah. And when you see people that warm to you, nice to you, you don't want to let go. I mean, they are all the nicest people during your bad time. They are giving you support. So in Toastmaster, actually, I really found a lot of friendship, family. So that's how I joined my third club. Then after that, fourth club is because I joined one club that meet every week, and I found a godmother there. She really loves me, but she passed away last year.
Oh,
but
sorry to hear
believe
that.
me, she is one of the greatest Toastmaster I ever met. She's 83 years old, but with a very, very powerful commitment for Toastmaster. And the other one, 5 is because somebody just want to sponsor me to be a member.
Okay.
I got 5. Then after that, the next time, somebody wants to charter a club, and I just tell them that, okay, I would love to support because the club is in Australia actually, and it's called Himar, if you know, it's from District 70.
Oh,
It's a
oh,
very good one. It's for the Muslimah. I mean, for the ladies, the
yeah,
Muslim
okay.
one. Yeah. So I joined it because I want to support them. I want to learn from everyone there.
Mm.
And because of that club, actually my face was shown in District 70, even I never been to Australia.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. So what was the maximum number of clubs you've been in at any one time?
7.
7. Okay.
7 in 5 districts.
And so now you're a member of just 2 clubs, so you've cut it back a little bit.
A few of the clubs is already made in physical, which
Oh, okay.
then after that, I already have a job. Then I need to wake up, not like last time. Last time I can work from home, okay? So
Yeah.
now I told myself I cannot just sleep until 2 p.m., 2 a.m., then wake up at 6.
Yeah.
And the next day my boss come and I just like, I cannot open my eyes. Yeah. So I tell myself that, which is more important.
Okay. And at what point did you start World Travellers Toastmasters Club? Because you were saying that you're a charter president of that club.
World Travelers was chartered when I was an AD.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And as an AD, we need to charter a club. And my division director keep on telling me that you need to charter a club. And I say, what type of club? And she gave me a lot of idea. And she told me that you need to charter World Travelers to bring back all the people that been together with you. I said, that's not bad. And I have a few friends that actually love to be meeting people in online.
Mm.
And we like to keep that friendship. So that's how World Travelers born. And we
Started.
have members from 15 countries now,
Mm.
actually from 18, now down to 15. But we still keep communicate with everyone, each of us.
Mm.
Mostly in World Travelers, we don't think about contests. We don't think about like the physical thing, like food, everything is
Yeah.
totally not us. But
Yes.
what we are thinking in World Travelers is meeting more people, learning from more people around the world.
Okay. And how many members?
We are in Malaysia, but
Yeah.
we have a great people in Australia, in New Zealand. So that's how we are bringing them. We want to learn from them.
I love that. And how many members are in World Travellers now?
For now, World Travelers have 24.
Okay. Awesome. Well, I happened to join the group after I think it was a WhatsApp group after the event that we were talking about. So yeah, I'll just be interested to hear and see the chatter in that. So in amongst all of that experience, what do you most enjoy about being a Toastmaster?
Whoa, a lot actually. Yeah, I cannot just simply say one, but the things that I really love about Toastmaster is the camaraderie, the love, the support. I really gain a lot with the friendship and support with all the people there in Toastmaster. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you have the crazy idea, they will tell you that, oh, you are have a crazy idea, but never mind. If you want to be crazy, let's do it crazy together. So that's how Toastmaster works, and there's nothing to lose, right? We learn together, grow together. And the best part is we creating leaders, we are helping each other.
Absolutely. So just in terms of being called crazy, can you tell me about the large-scale online Toastmasters meeting that you hosted in October that ran for 20 hours? I heard on that call at some point that people said that you were crazy for taking that on. So tell me about the idea and how it came about and how you pulled it off.
Actually, last year we are had celebrating women's. We invited 4 women international president. And when we can invite the oldest international woman president, people call us crazy. How you can get this lady and where you find her, and it's just like amazing. So that's why it's Toastmaster. When you have a crazy idea, you tell to someone, they are not going to stop. Okay, few people will stop. Yeah, it's the world. Some people jealous or something. People will not see like and happy if you are growing. But in Toastmaster, if you find a right person, this person will lead you to. You should invite this. You should invite that, and that's how it's rolling. So the support of the Toastmaster itself is so crazy. So this year, we already had a very good success event last year. So automatically we want to improve.
Yep.
So I was thinking like, what should I do? And now I don't want to use my name only that, oh, Eliza is the person that everywhere, people will look for Eliza. So I just thinking like, I need to have something that everybody can have the limelight together with me, the stage. So I'm thinking about having 100 hours, 100 speakers for 100 years of Toastmaster. So when I want to have that, one of my mentors told me that you are not paying to do this, Eliza. Please love yourself. And that's why I love my mentor, because he say like, I love your idea, but this is not the way. You are going to kill yourself for not sleeping for 3 days because I know that you are going to stay for whole the meeting.
Yes.
So he told me no. So I was talking to my friends and everything. They said, okay, how about if we make 10 hours? I said, 10 hours is not challenge. So that's how we are due for 20 hours for 100 speakers for 100 years of Toastmaster. So that's how it begins.
Okay. And how far in advance did you start planning for it? Because 100 speakers and organising them and all your support crew, how far in advance did you start thinking about it?
Actually, the thing is started about April 2024. I already have that idea. So I spoke to few of the past international president. One of it is Jim Kokoski, Dilip Abeyeskara. And they told me like, oh my God. So
I bet.
It's a huge project. I was email Richard Peck, international president also, and he told me this is too ambitious. So I was thinking like, I don't have any ambition, but this is great, right? I mean, we can create all around the world people, and we can show Toastmaster as a one group, as a one solid organization. Yeah, but I think it's not like easy like what I thought. So there is a lot of rejection.
Yes. And did you assign the team leaders, the 10 or so team leaders that you had, and were they responsible for helping to get other speakers?
Yes.
Yeah.
So at first, during the April, I already spoke to a few people. I'm not going to tell people, because why? People always tell me that don't tell your secret, don't tell your plan, because other people might steal your idea.
Yeah.
So actually, I work with I speak very secretly with few of my mentors, like a few of the friends. Then after that, slowly I already create the invitation. Actually, my target is to have 2 past international president from New Zealand. That's why if you see, it's a very success event. Actually, not. I didn't get my vision. I mean, I didn't get my goal. Yeah, that's the truth. Because when I say I want to start from New Zealand, it's actually I want to invite John Fowell and also Landry.
Okay, right.
Yeah, but both of them were not there.
Even
they were not replying my email.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, they
only
missed
John
out.
Fowell, but it's not. Yeah. So maybe they also think like, who is this Eliza spam or something? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But that's the reality. So God knows better, I believe, yeah. So I try to invite 36 of Vice International President that's still alive, but only 16, only 50%. Yeah, I have a lot of replies. 16%, 16 people say okay. The rest are not free. They are replying and giving, I'm so sorry, I'm not free or something like that.
But that's an amazing result to even get that many past presidents engaged. And then I know that you had accredited speakers and all sorts of categories of speakers. So what were some of the other categories of speakers you had?
I have international director. Which I'm really, really thankful to Alisa Bus and also Jesse Oakley. I was waiting for Jesse Oakley to finish his term as an international president, because I kept telling him, you need to help me. So I know that I have the idea in April, June, July. Then after that, I already start to tell people, okay, this is what's going to happen. But only August, I send the real invitation in Anaheim. Which is I have yes and no. Then international director, we have few people that actually also have, few of them are also saying like, who is this Eliza? Is a spam, is a scam or whatever. I was like, I'm just a normal Toastmaster who wants to learn from all of you. Then when I went to accredited speakers, the accredited speaker Cheryl Rose was the one who live up this event. That's why I said I love Toastmaster. When you really meet a Toastmaster that really support, the small thing become boom.
Yeah, absolutely.
So at the end of the story, I'm not looking for a speaker. The speaker looking for me.
Well, that's perfect. That's exactly what you want at that point in the event, because I mean, I know how hard it can be to find speakers for this podcast or whatever it happens to be. But as you say, when you find that right person, they're like, you should talk to this. And then they start selling this event for you and putting you in touch. And it's so good. I love it. So how many accredited speakers did you have on the...
We have 17.
17. Wow. Okay. And I mean, that's almost a quarter of the accredited speaker cohort. There's less than 100 of them around the world.
I think they have 96.
Yeah, 6. Yes.
But then after that, few of them are already, it's very long, right? Then after that, we have a few people that actually say sorry, cannot join because of, I just believe that they are regret not joining us.
Yeah, definitely. And what was some of the feedback you got from it?
It's like very, wow. I never dream about that. And you know what? I have 10 team members. Actually 10, it's including me. So I have another 9 people that joining as a team leader. I call it as a team leader. At first, when I asked them, can you just try to find 10 speakers? If you take for Australia, New Zealand or something, you just try to find find in Google or anywhere, Wikipedia or whatever. You just try to find all these people. They keep telling me that it's impossible, Eliza. You are putting the bar too hard. The bar is too high. I told them, no, because Toastmaster is 100 years and they have 12,000. We just need to have 100 speakers. Why it's so high? They said, no, 100 speakers is easy, but with the title that you want us to get, it's impossible. So it's like when you say no, I will tell you, by the way, Mel, you cannot make it in these hours, right? But we have 20 hours. Which one you can fill? So last time we want to make sure that everybody come from New Zealand will be in New Zealand, people in US will be in US, but now it's everywhere as long as we get that target. Now we are not, after it's very hard of the rejection, everything, we keep telling people, no, say no. We will give you the time. When is you are free?
Yeah, you can't have sort of, most people don't have engagements that last for an entire 20 hours. So, I guess it was hard for them to get out of that. Like, oh, I can't make that afternoon or the morning. Oh, okay. How's 2:00 in the morning?
So when they say, Eliza, I cannot make it on the 19th because I have a agenda from morning to evening. I said, okay, you do on the 18th? What do you mean on the 18th? Because 19 is still 18 for you. So you just need to sleep until midnight. Okay, I can do that.
Wow, you sound very persistent, and it sounds like you were ingraining that persistence into your team members. And did you do any practice runs with the team members of handing over from team to team? Because I saw a couple of the handovers and it worked so smoothly. Just, the new team would appear and then there would be a handover to them and they'd take over. So did you do any rehearsing for that, or did you just hope for the best? Yeah. Well, it worked.
Because my team is like very, very, at first they are all very, we never know that it's going to be happen. Okay. So everybody will just say like, if we can get 20 people who join our online, it's good.
Yeah.
And we never think about 100. I told them, I want 100. Eliza, please don't push us. We can get 20 members. It's good. I said, then we are working for so hard and only to get 20 audience. It's tiring, man. So I told them, okay, how about 50? How about 50? So I don't want to force them also. And we try with 50. So I told everyone, try to find your own team. You need to create the publicity for your own team while I'm working for the 10, because I have my team for the whole things. But I know that because I'm an international one, I think so. But the few of my team leaders is still local people.
Yes.
So I told them, never mind, you just get people for your team, invite them, what you want to do. You want to do podcast, you want to do anything, just do. And they did it. when they did, we have about, you can see, right, 100 people each of the meeting. We are very, very grateful for that. And my team are really, really super.
Yeah, well, they did an amazing job. And are you going to make the series available via YouTube and or audio or?
Yeah, we have in the YouTube. We are
Is there?
starting to put, yes, I have.
Oh, awesome. Well,
So
when
we
that
have
becomes
from,
a,
it's
sorry.
already started in the YouTube.
Oh, okay, awesome. Well, I will find those videos and link to them in the show notes because I just think the content was so good as well. And there were so many speeches about people's Toastmasters journey. But I think what struck me was how many different stories could be told through the same lens, through the same kinds of people, and yet they were all very different and remarkable stories. So it was the actual content was really interesting. I had a few commitments, so I'd dive in for a few hours and I'd come back and I'd be like, oh, they're still going, rolling on, and yeah, just having to pull myself away and I have to go to bed now. So did you actually stay awake for the entire event?
Yes.
Yeah, because every time I logged on, you were there. So yeah. Okay.
In all the 100 speakers
Mm.
actually know me. I mean, like,
Yeah.
I'm the one who invite them. Then after that, after I invite them, I give to my team leaders.
Yeah, okay.
So I know few of them, and that's my mistake. Actually, I just put all my favorite one in one meeting. So I just joined one meeting, but I put all my people and my favorite people, and all are awesome. It's spreading in the 10 meetings.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
by the way, I'm the one who invites, so I just feel like I need to be there to respect them and appreciation. So they know
Yeah.
that I'm there.
Oh, it's
But actually, during that day, I was sick.
oh no. Oh, oh
I
yeah.
really, I'm monitoring from my bed because I have my back pain. I
Oh.
was on my medication, everything. And when they asked me, Eliza, are you okay? Don't ask me.
I'm here. And were there any, I mean, there's obviously logistical challenges just organizing that many people, but yeah, did you have anything on the day? I mean, it wasn't obvious to, the audience, but yeah, did anything go not as you'd planned on the day, or did it all just run, or yeah, anything pop up that you
You
weren't
know what?
expecting?
Actually, a few of the there is a little of hiccup here and there, which is we never thought of it. So like we are telling our speakers, your speech is for 5 to 7 minutes, and they speak for 11 minutes. One person 15 minutes,
Yeah.
and we cannot tell them like stop, or mute them or whatever. Even it's not respectful, right? So it's
Yeah.
disrespectful for them. So it's actually is cutting our time. I don't know how. I really salute my team. They can have a very big heart. So they said, okay, we need to cut this session. We cannot have the Q&A. And they are all work very, the team players work very well. So
Yeah.
I never imagined that. But I just tell the team leaders, you need to finish by 2 hours. If you are not finished in 2 hours, I will just cut you. I will start another thing, something like that. So because it's very hard, the one that we invite is the VIP.
Yes.
The one that another team is also a VIP. So
Yeah.
whatever you do, you are always the wrong one. We need to respect. So it's like actually pressure for every one of us. But I don't know. We just do like, wow. It's,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think God put all the hand helping us.
Yeah.
I also don't know how to say this, but I really, really thankful to all my team, my team leaders, all their role holders. They are all awesome. They know how to play the game.
Absolutely. It just, from an outsider's perspective and just someone that was listening in, it just seemed to run so seamlessly. And I mean, I was there when a couple of speakers dropped out temporarily and they came back. But, the fact that it was all online and there weren't major internet glitches anywhere, or, the fact that the show literally kept rolling for 20 hours is just with so many moving parts in so many time zones. It was, I mean, hats off to you and your team. You obviously, worked very well together. And I mean, are you looking at how do you beat something like that? Because you sound like you like competing with yourself and upping the bar. So how do you improve on that? What's your next project?
That one need to think. Do
Having
you
a
know
break.
that actually we want to put under Singapore World Book?
Ah,
Yeah, but then after that, I call the Singapore World Book. How much we need to? Oh, how is the process if you want to put our name in the Singapore book as the longest online meeting?
right.
They
Okay.
asked us 1,500K.
Okay.
Yeah, 1,500. So
To
I told them like,
apply to do that.
yeah. So I told them no way. I want to get the appreciation and recognition by the people, not by paying the money. So
Yeah.
now I tell everyone, if you want to do something, don't use that. It's easy to get a recognition. You can pay to get it, but we want the natural way.
Yes.
So this is what we had for the 20 hours. I also amazed with the outcome. So if you ask me what is the next project, I think I need to not sleep for 7 days to get an answer. So I don't know yet.
Fair enough. And did you run that as a high performance leadership project for one of your pathways projects or?
Okay, usually people do for 2 hours, right? And to get these 10 people, 10 leaders to make sure that they are on time and everything is not easy. So actually 9 of my team leaders doing for their HPL and for me, I do for my DTM.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I mean, what a fantastic project, but also what a beautiful way of working together on a massive project that, helps 10 people to accomplish educational goals, which helps you personally, it helps your clubs, it helps the organization. I mean, what a fantastic project to do together. In terms of, your year ahead at Toastmasters, how do you go with just your normal, meeting to meeting Toastmasters, and what do you enjoy about those meetings at this point?
Actually, I'm just a normal person. And actually, I grow with all the stories that I meet and I listen during my meeting to time to time. So actually, I'm not really have a good time in my place. I mean, like when the people speak English very well and they say that your grammar is not good and so on and so on, and how you feel about that. But when you go to another country that actually English is their second language and how they respect you, how they still want to learn, it's changed your perspective. Yeah. So each of the country, each of the meeting that I went is actually give me a different story, give experience and motivation for me. So like if you ask me, I love to listen to all the people's speech because you never know. This is what I always tell my friend. You never know the right time, the right person who actually can impact to your life.
It's true. And similarly, when you're giving that speech, for anyone giving a speech in Toastmasters, you never know who it's going to impact. So it's that, I just think it's a great organization for that. And you were saying that you'd visited 147 countries via Zoom in the 10 months of the pandemic. So was that literally just dialing into different clubs, finding out when different clubs were meeting online and joining them?
Actually, during that time, they call me, I'm a stalker. I'm a IA. I am a, do you know that I'm very good in finding people
It
of
sounds like it.
Toastmaster? Yeah. So if you ask me that how I found this international president where he is not active in Toastmaster, I mean, he is active, but not in the Facebook or not in the social media, how I get him. Yeah. So I don't know. I think I'm a very good encyclopedia for that. So I can say that whatever I did, how I joined to, I do a research. You are not going to get anything if you are not working and you are not doing something right. It's not just come to you. So thank you to Facebook, thank you to Instagram, thank you to Google, thank you to
LinkedIn.
internet. Yeah.
Yeah, all of the ways of
Know.
all of the ways of stalking people and tracking them down. But again, it's so nice, when you can reach out to other Toastmasters. I thank you for coming on the show because I only reached out to you a couple of days ago, and here we are, talking about it. And I just think Toastmasters are so generally very generous with their time and their support. And it sounds like you saw a whole lot of that in everything that you've done in Toastmasters. I certainly see it all the time. I'm just in the process of running or organising my area conference for next weekend, and there's just people coming out of the woodwork saying, yes, I can help. Yes, I can help. And I'm like, thank you. You don't have to do it by yourself. And that's the nice thing about Toastmasters, right?
So you just need to do a little bit of crazy. People will call you crazy, but make sure that they are also go crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. So what would you say to people out there who haven't maybe been to a Toastmasters meeting and are thinking of joining either an online club or an in-person club? What would you say to them? Because you have a different perspective on all of that.
If I know Toastmaster long time back, I would be happy to join long time back.
Yeah.
Because Toastmaster really changed my life.
Mm.
And with all the people that can give you an impact, can make you grow knowledge, experience that you share with everyone, all the journey that you have in Toastmaster. And one thing, if you're also already a Toastmaster, please think outside the box.
Yeah.
Because this organization is growing and it's no point for you to just stay inside the box. Oh, I just want to do this. I just want to follow this. Be creative, be wild, be bold, be brave, be happy, be fun. Toastmaster is going to change your life. That's what I always think.
Oh, I love that. And I completely agree with you. And it's definitely a message I've been talking about, getting out of the box, out of the club, get out beyond the area, go see other areas, go see other divisions and districts, go to district conferences. I haven't been to a global conference yet, but I think that's one of my next, things on the to-do list.
I visited India last year.
Ah, yeah.
And I told the club that I want to give a speech in India. And they make a poster. So it's a very, very meaningful event for me. So I told you, if you also want to come to Singapore or anything,
yes,
as a Toastmaster, contact the Toastmaster, told them I want to give speech, whatever, speech or anything. And if you are lucky, you can get a poster. You can tell people that you are an international speaker.
I love it. Yes,
that's how, rather than you just came as a guest and as a speaker.
Yes, it's a good idea, actually. I was in Malaysia in May and I went along as a guest to the Malacca's Toastmasters Club and the Summit Toastmasters Club. And it didn't actually occur to me to ask to speak, although they invited me to do a table topic and a few things like that. But yeah, they're so welcoming as well. The clubs are going to welcome you with open arms. I even went out for a drink with the VPPR and
from Malacca. Is it Dr. Som?
Sorry?
Is it the name Dr. Som? No, I'm not sure.
I met the charter member there, Jeffrey, and a number of other people. But yes, ended up at the District 102 conference, which I had no idea was on. And they all said, oh, are you coming to our conference on the weekend? Like, no, I have no idea. But they were helping me at 10 o'clock after the meeting, 10 p.m. to get tickets. So they put me in touch with the conference organizer. And by 10:30 that night, I had tickets to the conference and rocked up the next day. So really it was wherever I go traveling now, I would always plan to, contact a Toastmasters club.
That's what my aim every time.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
I visited my home country, Indonesia. Yeah. And I just told them, is there any club? I just want to give a speech. And then I just put in, I'm an international speaker, even only for 5 to 7 minutes.
But it's fact, right? You have spoken overseas and you're an international speaker.
That's what I call think outside the box. You create you're creating your own opportunity. Because now you are an AD. If you are not an AD, nobody want to give you the opportunity. You need to create your opportunity.
I agree. And it's just a matter of asking. As you say, have the crazy idea and you'll find some people that will support you and they'll call you crazy, but then they'll give you a hand. And how was all of this experience, this amazing online presentation skills experience? How does that translate for you in your work and outside of Toastmasters?
I think I got my new job because of Toastmaster also.
Yeah.
Because when they give me the Toastmaster have one of the project to answer the interview, right? So I did that project. So what I need to do is I need to tell them that I'm a very confident person. I can give a speech. By the way, I am this, and this in Toastmaster. So I can take care of anything in the job. I think that's what they need from people nowadays, people with confidence, people with ability to speak, to convince people. And I learned it from Toastmaster.
I agree. A lot of people in the corporate world have heard about Toastmasters and they might not know exactly what it is, but they know it's a good thing. And if they've been in it, they know it's a very good thing. And I think that commitment to personal development, and you're doing it in your own time. And I think it's always worth adding to your resume and making a point of talking about it in interviews, because it just shows the level of development that you're happy to put into yourself. And so is there anything else you would like to share about your amazing Toastmasters journey before we wrap up?
Okay, yes, thank you very much. If you happen to you have a holiday to Singapore or Malaysia, Mel, I would like to invite, because World Travelers is going to have the first summit where all the members, for now we have 8 members. Sorry, we have members from 8 countries to come together and have our meeting, Global Leadership Odyssey, with past international President John Lau and past international Deepak Menon in Johor Bahru, Malaysia. So it's going to be happen on the 9th November. And this is also come up with a crazy idea when one of my friends said, Eliza, I might visit you in Malaysia. And I just tell everyone, why only one, not everyone? So that's the things when one person say, let's go, and we create the event. We make a seminar, something like that. So one thing I want to share, that there is no impossible in Toastmaster. As long as you dare to dream, you dare to do, and be bold, be happy, and always help others, be good, everything will be smooth for you.
Well, thank you. And likewise, if you're ever in Australia and Brisbane and this part of the world, you're more than happy.
You'll come when you become the DD.
Absolutely, but definitely, I'm sure we'll meet up at some point. I love Singapore and Malaysia and Indonesia and all sort of parts of Asia. So I'm sure we can meet up at some point. I just love your philosophy, and I think your view of helping other people, creating leaders, helping a lot of people to develop skills and create this amazing online club and this amazing online event that you've just run. And you just sound very determined and have a great attitude. So look, thanks so much, Eliza, for coming on the show. And I can't wait to see what amazing projects you come up with next.
Yeah, we'll invite you for next. Thank you very much for the opportunity to. Yeah.
Excellent. Well, thanks so much, and have a great year and enjoy the rest of your Toastmasters year. If you're ready to unlock your potential, consider joining a Toastmasters club near you. Check out the Find a Club link on the Toastmasters International website at www.toastmasters.org. It's worth visiting a couple of different clubs as a guest to see which club best suits you. If you do take the leap and visit a meeting, I would absolutely love to hear your experience. Feel free to message me at talkativetoastmaster@gmail.com or tag me in the comments if you found this podcast on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Thanks for listening to today's show. Head to talkativetoastmaster.com where you'll find the show notes for this and all other episodes, as well as links to some awesome Toastmasters resources. If you found value in today's content, I'd really appreciate if you could share it with friends and colleagues who may be interested. Or leave a review on iTunes. This helps more people to find us. Until next time, remember the words of Guy Kawasaki. Simple and to the point is always the best way to get your point across. Have a great week.